YouTube, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to this week's episode. I am your Game Pass guru, Colin. If you haven't joined us yet over on the stream or found me on socials, you can do both of those at SorryBTR, where the O is a 0. This week, we're going to see what happens when a mobile game's mechanics are so damn satisfying that they get retooled for the purpose of a full game release. We're going to play Exo One, the new game from Future Friends Games and X-Bleedive. Now, I chose this game because after last week's insane relaxation at the hands of that full mind massage from Unpacking, I thought I could go for a little bit more stress in my gaming life. And this, on the surface, seemed to be a high-concept science fiction exploration title. Somewhat disappointingly, it is yet another game aimed at relaxing me, although it did so in pretty unexpected ways. This is technically high-concept science fiction. Not sure what it's about. The mechanics are highly enjoyable. It is simple, it is shallow as a shower, but it can lead to some pretty rewarding moments through the simple gameplay once you've mastered the mechanics and your abilities. Let's take a look at this game. 3 a.m. editing Colin here, and I just want to clarify that for the rest of this, with the gameplay section, it should be noted there's a seizure warning at the start of this game, and upon rewatching what I've edited, I'm going to go ahead and state one here. The lights are pretty insane in this game, so know that going forward. Let's go see what the other dude had lined up. The story of this game is a cocktail of dumpster juice. I have no idea what's going on or why it's happening or what has happened before. The story is told through this. It sounds like backwards playback on the skips of a record and these aggressively unintelligible flashbacks. And I do mean flashes. There's literally no sense to be made from whoever these astronauts are in the picture, what happened on Jupiter, or who isn't returning from not leaving their family, who isn't there but never left. I don't know, man. That's the story. And I'm pretty sure that I just spent more time attempting to explain it than the creators did coming up with it. So let's get into gameplay, because that's what's enjoyable. You are this, the Exo One. Maybe. I don't know what it's actually called. I don't know what anything is, but you're this little space ball, and you can manipulate this little space testicle and its relationship with gravity and cause it to pick up speed or have a moon-like allergic reaction to the ground. We can also squish the ball and soar to either greater heights or for longer distances. This is a traversal mechanic which will make immediate sense to anyone who played Bird Game on their iPhone a decade ago. The story may not make sense, but the objective is singular and clear. You're going to drop in on a new planet, look around, find there's a giant blue light emitting from the ground. Figure out how to solve your way across this world with as efficient travel as you possibly can, and then launch yourself into the Mass Effect relay. I don't know what they call it. It's a space slingshot, a railgun. I don't know, dude. They didn't give it a name, but whatever. You're gonna launch into that, and it's gonna fire you off to another planet. The planets, though, they are gorgeous. There's a huge variation between the worlds and their weather and their terrain, which will make you re-examine your approach to traversal on each one. Sometimes, the game will take away your mechanics, or alter them to give each planet an even more unique experience. However, it should be noted, the game does want you to experience the exciting heights you can achieve through the efficient travel, and therefore it seems like they put almost no time into the creation of an attractive, actual ground on any of these planets. This game is another short one, as my first playthrough took only about 2 hours. However, I did mean it when I said first playthrough. I've done 3 full runs. I still can't nab the achievement for completing the game in under an hour. Speaking of achievements, this game's decent middle ground of rewards difficulty. There are no chivos for completing levels, but instead for getting to new heights, achieving the speed of sound for a certain time per level, as well as other skill feats. None impossible, but this isn't one you will clear a full list on a first playthrough, or even 3 in my case. One thing I have to mention is the music in this game. It is truly exceptional. The only downside is there isn't more of it. I adore the soulful melancholy that bled through my headphones. And the swelling score really brings to the forefront just how epic some of these locales are. Look, this is a fun one. I don't know why the story happened, who made the space ball, why I'm the space ball, or why the game attempted to make me care about those questions. However, it's a fun game that rewards for smooth mechanical mastery, and I found this to be an exciting enough time to get some more work in as I'm acquainted with the world of mouse and keyboard. I haven't deleted this one off the PC yet, and honestly I really do think there is a world in which I find myself coming back to these planets and half-heartedly chasing gamerscore, but mostly just relaxing in this world. Or worlds. Look, not every game can be a Game of the Year contender, and not everything has to be a super meaningful masterpiece. I do believe that the creators intended for there to be some form of story, I just don't know what it was, and I have yet to find anyone who was able to succinctly tell me. Now, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun with this game, and as I said, I'm going to be keeping it around for a while and probably playing through the entirety again, but it has its problems. This game, with its excessive use of the stutter and the frame issues that it does on purpose, I encountered a lot of them that seemed incidental. I didn't even hide them all in the video here. The game hitched, it hiccuped, it wasn't a smooth experience, which is especially frustrating in a game that's all about smooth mechanics. I was better at the game than the game was good at being itself. It's fun, it's low stress. Just don't go into it with expectations of doing anything that you haven't done before and that you probably have done better. Let's be honest. Thanks though, Future Friends Games and Expletive. I don't regret my time. I just can't tell you that this is the best use of your time. It's at least not kill it with fire. And with that, we're another week down, another episode through. Thanks so much for your support. If you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. Let me know in the comments, have I saved you any time? Is there anything that you want me to play for you so I can tell you whether or not it's worth giving a decision to that internal debate that you've got going? Let's chat about Game Pass. Please feel free to reach out anywhere here in the comments or on socials, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. It's going to be sooner than you think. Make the time to take the time to tell someone you love them. We'll see you soon.